Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is episode 3 of the Christmas special. And today we will be going a little bit fancy, a little fancy Christmas dinner or something. And we will be making stuffed chicken breasts. I know it doesn't sound fancy, but trust me, it's gonna look fancy and it's gonna taste amazing. If you wanna find out how it's done, stay tuned. Hi, I'm back again. So, as you heard, we're making stuffed chicken breast. I said it's fancy. It doesn't sound fancy, guys, but it really is fancy because I stuff it with cream cheese and spinach and some onions, and it's just amazing. Especially if you're someone who overcooks your chicken breast, because chicken breasts are super easy to overcook. It's crazy. It's so easy to overcook. That little stuffing, that cream cheese and everything is gonna kind of moisten your chicken and stuff, and when you're eating it, it won't be super noticeable that your chicken is dry. But don't overcook your chicken, because the stuffing with perfectly cooked chicken, perfect combination. So please don't overcook your chicken. I'm asking you guys, please don't overcook your chicken. Please. And don't undercook it. You're gonna get salmonella. Nobody wants that. But anyways, so now I'm just preparing the stuffing, and I did this the night before because I kind of want to shape the chicken in a cylinder thing, so when I cut it, it can be rounds and stuff, and it can look super nice. So I just did this the night before, super late. Yeah, I was up so late. I was so tired, but it's going to be worth it. You can honestly prep it the same day. It's just that it's gonna take a long time, or not. I didn't do it, so. But yeah. Anyways, let's just move on. So now I just cooked the spinach with some onions. I did salt, pepper, simple seasoning, and then half of the cream cheese container thing. So about 115 grams of cream cheese. You can honestly add more if you want to make more, but we're only dealing with 4 chicken breasts, so come on, we just need half. So yeah, then you just mix it up. Because the spinach and the onions are warm, it softens the cream cheese already, so it's going to be super easy to work with. And then now I'm just cutting the chicken breast in half, or just kind of opening it up. This is called the butterfly technique thing. So you basically shape it into a butterfly because you're almost cutting it in half, but it's too thick, so we have to pound it so that it could be super thin, but not so thin that there's just holes and whatever. Yeah, I covered it with cling so that my chicken breast does not suffer under that rolling pin. And you just pound it until it is flat enough. And I was just checking how thin it was, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of happy with that. And I just put the cling underneath because I'm gonna use that to roll. Then I just put a very generous amount of the filling inside. Remember, just divide your mixture into 4 because you have 4 chicken breasts to stuff. And then I just roll it. This was my nails are crying because the cream cheese and the nails, not a good mix. But I wash my hands some water. My nails are super clean. And then right then the corner, I just showed you a different way in which you can roll it. The second way is more fun, by the way, way more fun, but you can do either. It's up to you. And then I just did that to all the 4 chicken breasts, and I put it in the freezer The next day, yeah, catch me in that basketball top. I mean, ooh, I couldn't find the size that I wanted. So like, this is what I got, and I'm fine, and I'm happy with it. Cause like, I mean, ooh. But anyways, back to the cooking. So now I'm prepping for the tomato sauce thing. It sounds weird when I say tomato sauce because it's not like tomato sauce from a bottle. It's like the sauce that's gonna go with the chicken, and the base is tomato. So I have to call it tomato sauce. But yeah, and we want it to be super flavorsome. So I took onions, red pepper, yellow pepper, and obviously whole tomatoes, and I roasted them until nice and toasty. Like it gets all those flavors out. Like you don't have to put it in the oven, but if you want it to be super flavorsome, you better put it in the oven. Like don't skip this step, please. If you skip it, then don't blame me when it's not as flavorful as it should be. And then I just put a little bit of olive oil and lots of salt and pepper, because like it has to be seasoned. Like come on, like there's no other way. And then yeah, that's just me putting the pepper, salt. Told you I was super generous with this. And then I just mix that all up, and I put it in the oven for like 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. And then yeah, this meeting, and I already took it out previously, but yeah, I'm gonna see it again. And now to actually make it into a sauce, because now we just have roasted vegetables. And then I took out my food processor. You could use those hand ones, like I don't know what they're called, but it's like the hand blenders in a sense. But I just used the food processor because like the hand blender thing, there's so many pieces, I didn't know where they were, so I used the food processor. Plus it was easier and more fun for me, less messy. Yeah, less messy, definitely. And then I just pulsed it at high speed until it was like as smooth as the food processor could make it, because the food processor won't make it super smooth, because like we're working with like these veggies and stuff. And then yeah, that happened. Yeah, and like it just splattered everywhere. Oh my word. But not everywhere. But yeah, I'm good. So like now I'm just taking out the mixture, and as I said, it's not gonna be super refined and stuff. So then I use this a sieve or sieve, however you want to pronounce it. Like it really doesn't matter, it does the same job. But anywho, and then yeah, I just sieved, yeah, that, like until I was left with those little potato skins and stuff. Like you'll see when you try the recipe out, because you will try the recipe out, right? I trust that you will. But anyways, so like now it's kind of smooth, or it's smooth as I could get it at this point. There's still gonna be another part to it, like the sauce, it has to be perfect. And then I just season it, a little paprika, and I added chili flakes because I wanted it to be a little bit spicy, because remember you have that cream cheese, so it will tone down the spiciness. You don't have to add the spice if you don't like spicy food, but if you do, I do recommend you add those chili flakes, or even a little bit of cayenne pepper. And then I added tomato paste because it's a tomato sauce and like that red color. And then you get the sauce just splattering like everywhere. So like, yeah, I added more water to make it more smooth and to make the sauce a little bit more. But with that extra water added, don't forget to season it again, because the water tones down the seasoning. And then we go for serve number 2 to make sure it is as smooth as possible. This is the last serving process that we're gonna go through, so don't worry, this is the last time. Then I just serve that until like, yeah, if there were any little bits and pieces left, they were left out, and that sauce was as smooth as can be. And then I just put it away, and I do the next step, which are these fancy potatoes. Like, it's prepared in such a fancy way, but like guys, no, the grater thingy, it was not working the way I wanted to, so I had to think of another plan, and that's just like slicing it with my hand, like, yeah, by hand. I saw this trick or whatever on Instagram from this other chef, But yeah, and like it was super cool, and I was like, I'm gonna try that. So I did, right? But I did it my way. It's not like, let me say, it's not Michelin star, whatever. It's like home cooked vibes, because like we home cooks, right? Because you're gonna try my recipe. So anyways, and then I just use like the muffin tin things to kind of shape it, because like remember, it's like different sizes and stuff. So right, you need to shape it. You can either do this or use a cookie cutter. It's up to you. I did this because like I won't be wasting a bunch of potato because of the cookie cutter. In this sense, I use all of the potato. But if you do decide to use a cookie cutter, you could use those extra bits of potato, right? And then you just fry them, and you have like just little potato bits and stuff that you can just snack on. Season it with a little bit of salt, some dried herbs, and honestly, it's a win for me. It's a win. And then I just put like 2 slices, added some salt, 2 slices, added some salt, 2 slices, added some salt. You could do less, you could do more. Don't do more. Salt is not good for you. So yeah, don't do more. But you could do less, definitely. And then I just had to press it down, so I didn't want the potatoes to kind of separate while they're baking. And so then I wanted them to bake like smushed together, because that's the aesthetic I'm trying to get. So I put just a bunch of baking pans and stuff on it just to smush it down. And then yeah, now it's done. Now I'm just taking out everything. It was so hot, like so hot, but I didn't burn, don't worry. Yeah, I didn't burn. And then now I'm just taking something so I could take out the little potato thingies. And can you see that shape? Like the cute little rounds, like exactly what I want. Yeah, the pan was a little bit hot, so don't mind the smoke, because I already like prepared a few before I filmed. But then I just knew that, like, come on, I have to show you guys the steps. So I just did it, again. So the pan was hot. And just put a little bit of butter and just let them toast up until you get a little bit of color. You know, gotta get the color. Don't leave it too long. We don't want burnt potatoes. Nah, man, that's not on. No burnt potatoes inside. Look at that golden color. And now we're done. We put those potatoes away. And remember those chickens that we put in the freezer last night? Yeah, now it's time to bring them back. Just let them defrost just for a little bit. Not too much, because we still want to keep that shape, right? And then make sure that you put just a little bit of oil in that pan, or non-stick spray, like anything works. And then I just seasoned it with some 6 grow spice. This spice, guys, okay, this spice is amazing. I cannot tell you. Yo, it is amazing. And then just some paprika, because like, ways in Ntombi's kitchen without paprika. Then make sure it's a little bit hot, you know, and get the color on that chicken, because ooh, look at that. I mean, wow, man. Wow, look at the cut. It was kind of separating, guys. It was kind of separating, but I got a plan. You just like put like toothpicks, and then like just kind of be your own little surgeon there, and like just keep it like that, and like the shape will hold, trust me. I remember when we were serving that tomato sauce thing, those bits that you got, yeah, we're gonna use it, because we're not about to waste anything. That's where all the nutrients are, and we gotta be healthy. So then I just like covered the chicken breast with that before I put it into the oven. And then just look at that, like it just adds so much extra flavor, because remember, it is seasoned as well, it is roasted, so double the flavor, triple the flavor, plus the chicken. So yeah. And then now it's time to prep. We got your sauce, your potatoes, and your chicken breast, in which you're gonna cut like kind of diagonally, so you can actually place them on top of each other, and then you can just see the inside. Then you put your sauce and your potatoes. Literally be so creative with this. I'm just gonna show you how I put it, because like I put the sauce at the bottom in like a circle kind of shape thingy, and yeah, you'll see. But anyways, my favorite part, as you know, the taste test. Oh my word, this was so good. And I'm not just saying it, it was It was so good. You guys should honestly try it. Get that little chicken breast, dip it in that sauce, cut a bit of the potato, and take a huge bite. Anyways, that's what I did. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope that you enjoyed it just as much as I did. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to add me on Snapchat, and to follow my Instagram. If you haven't already, like, comment, share, all of the above. Until next time, peace.